Hi, I'm Bob. Welcome back to 5 Minute Econometrics. Last time, we discussed the unbiased OLS estimator assumptions for time series data. That is, the assumptions that are required to obtain unbiased OLS estimates in the context of time series data. The key assumption is the zero conditional mean assumption. The zero conditional mean assumption for time series data is the strict exogeneity assumption. It means the error term in time period t is uncorrelated with each explanatory variable in every time period. Today, we will have a close look at some cases that could violate the strict exogeneity assumption. First, if there is a lag effect of the explanatory variable on the outcome variable, then the strict exogeneity assumption could be violated. A lag effect means the past explanatory variable xt-1 affects the current outcome variable yt, or equivalently, today's explanatory variable xt affects the future outcome variable yt plus 1. For example, today's interest rate may affect people's investment behavior tomorrow. Last year's income may change people's consumption patterns this year. Here's a static model that relates the general fertility rate to personal tax exemption. There must be a lag effect of the tax exemption on the number of newborn babies, assuming the tax exemption affects people's decision to have a child. If the past tax exemption variable is omitted from the model, then the strict exogeneity assumption is violated, and the OLS estimates will be biased. To alleviate the lag effect, we can use the finite distributed lag model to control for past tax exemption variables. Second, if the outcome variable has a feedback effect on the explanatory variable, the strict exogeneity assumption could be violated. A feedback effect means the past outcome variable yt-1 affects the current explanatory variable xt. For example, this static model explains a city's crime rate in terms of the size of the police force. The police size is an explanatory variable, and we want to know whether more police officers per capita reduce the crime rate. There must be a feedback effect in this case. The city will adjust its current number of police officers based on the past year's crime rate. A higher crime rate last year led to more police officers being deployed this year. In other words, in the model, the outcome variable, crime rate, in time period t is correlated with the explanatory variable, police force, in time period t plus 1. Since the error term mu in time period t is the determinant of the outcome variable, the crime rate, in the same time period t, it implies that the error term in t is correlated with the explanatory variable police force in t plus 1. Therefore, the feedback effect implies a correlation between the current error term and a future explanatory variable. It violates the strict exogeneity assumption. Today, we have seen examples of violation of the strict exogeneity assumption in time series analysis, leading to biased OLS estimates. A lag effect suggests a correlation between the current error term and the past explanatory variable, and a feedback effect implies a correlation between the current error term and the future explanatory variable. If the explanatory variable is people's choice, then it's very likely the outcome variable will have a feedback effect on the explanatory choice variable, especially in social science research. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon. Take care. Thank you for watching this video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. See you next time.